My first computer was a Commodore 64, and the biggest problem with that computer was that my dad would keep accidentally deleting everything on it, and then it would take hours and hours in order to get everything back. I'm so happy to have a Surface Book 2 today.
Well, I'm really dating myself here, but my first computer experience was when I was in year 11, where we were working with a green screen terminal. I think it was like a TRS-80 or something like that. And there was this program called Dancing Demon, where you could literally program in music and this stick figure would dance to it. So I programmed in the theme to the Benny Hill Show, which was quite tedious, but it was a real hit with my classmates, and it was worth all of the laughs.
Hi, Michael Giannotti, Principal Technical Specialist in Microsoft's Healthcare and Life Sciences Group. My first computer experience was as a sergeant in Korea, where we got a fire directional control computer, an FDC. It was the first of its kind in a Gamma Goat 6-wheel segmented vehicle, and I was the only one that could figure out how to use it at the time.
So, about 26 years ago, with Olivetti 386, Windows 3.1, connecting to the internet with the beatboxing modem, of course, with Netscape Navigator, like mind blown. All the information there is available. Internet, online. That's when I knew. That's the future.
Hi, Jerry Weinstock. My first experience with computer programming was back in college in a computer modeling and simulation class. I was a blackjack player back in the day, and I followed the beat the dealer process that Edward Thorpe had outlined. And then I wrote a computer program that was written in Fortran and was coded on punch cards. And I think I got an A in the computer class back in the day.
The very first experience I had with computer was when I was about 3 or 4. I was running around my granddad's workshop, and there was one CPU case open, and I just poked my fingers in that CPU and I got electricity shock, but that did not stopping me from keep poking my fingers into that CPU case again.
First time I tried a computer, it was at a friend's house, and his dad has just bought a Commodore 64. Yeah, that kind of shows my age, but in order to load the games, we had to use a cassette tape. Yeah, an actual cassette tape, and we had a little screwdriver to make sure that it was aligned or in sync or I don't know, something, so the game would load, but it did, and that was my first time on a computer playing Ghosts and Goblins or something. It was fantastic.
Hey, my first experience with a computer was a long time ago in one of my summer jobs. Back then it was Windows 3.0, and I was fascinated what you can do with technology. And of course, I mastered solitaire back then.
The first one must have been in early elementary school with my friend's Commodore VIC-20 and some games he had. Later, when I was about 12 years old, my parents bought Spectra Video SVI Express. This means that my first programming language I learned was MS Basic. My parents didn't buy me any games in the beginning. I had to learn coding to write my own. That really ignited my tech journey.
So my first experience with a computer was in high school. It was actually in the library, the computer, and within the library we had a lot of science magazines. I don't necessarily remember the name, but I remember that at the end of the magazine there was those sections about BASIC, and I was taking those magazines, go to the computer in the library and kind of trying to write a game, which did work at the end, but it wasn't, to be honest, very sexy looking.
first experience on a computer was using a program called Logo. I think it was on a Mac, very old square screen Mac, and it was a little turtle, and you would put in, move 10, turn right 90 degrees, move 20 or whatever, and then you could do repeat loops and so on. And we used to use it to create cities and landscapes and things in repeating patterns. I remember making little terrace houses and feeling very excited that I could do that with that basic little Logo programming.
It was 1983, I was 9 years old, and one classmate of mine's elder brother had a Sinclair ZX Spectrum 48K, which means it had a massive 48 kilobytes of RAM. That's where I learned the concept of variables, arrays, sorting arrays, and that was the most of fun at the time. And I guess that's why I'm here at Microsoft today.
Pixel was here. So my first experience with a computer, some of you may not call it a computer, but to me it was always a computer, had a keyboard, was a Spectrum 128K. I remember many nights spent with my mother typing in code based off of the magazines we used to get. Sometimes it would all work and the game would play, sometimes it wouldn't. I had to go through many lines to try and find out where I went wrong. It was an awesome experience and such a fun memory.
I feel really lucky. My first experience with a computer was probably when I was about 5 or 6, back in the 80s when my parents bought the ZX Spectrum Plus. It was awesome. You had to put tapes in to load games, it would make all kinds of noises. There was no internet, but it was really cool.
My first experience with a computer was with the Timex Sinclair T1000 personal computer, also called the ZX Spectrum. And believe it or not, I learned basic programming with this little membrane keyboard and an 8-inch black and white TV as my monitor. Good times for sure, and I mean that.
So the coolest project I worked on this year was putting a Azure Percepts device on top of a Lego car. I'm actually building another robot here, which should be a little bit stronger than that Lego one was. And I'm going to put the Percept device on top of here and see if it can do obstacle avoidance or maybe ethical trolley problems.
Hey everyone! I think one of the coolest projects that I worked on this year was a SharePoint-based intranet in modern SharePoint, of course, that was built from the start to be consumed via Teams and included all kinds of things such as using Power Automate to push notifications to Teams, and of course we used Viva Connections to make it available to our users directly inside Microsoft Teams.
The coolest project I've worked on recently is probably LlamaCam. Yep, I live on a farm in the middle of nowhere and we have llamas, and I put them on the internet. And I had to use OBS and the camera API and our real-time stream protocol, RTSP, and I had to use Azure Media Services and a whole lot more, and it was very cool. And now the llamas are on the internet.
The coolest and most exciting thing I've been working with this year is the new fundraising and engagement application in Dynamics 365. It's been a really new area for me to get to learn. I've worked with some incredible customers who do amazing things in that nonprofit sector, and really getting to know that application, helping them understand how it can further their mission and help others has been incredibly rewarding and challenging and a lot of fun.
The coolest project I worked on this year is the Microsoft Cloud workshop that we built called AI-led Business Process Automation. It has so many of the Azure Cognitive Services implemented in it as a part of a single function app. Just seeing the process from beginning to end, it was so cool. So if you're interested, go to microsoftcloudworkshop.com. It's a hands-on lab that you can download and play with it yourself as well.
One project I'm really excited about is a research project around sign language, which we will get started soon. Our intention here is to develop a solution that makes communication with deaf people a more inclusive experience.
The project I've had the most fun on this year has been all about Power Apps portals. It also included Dynamics 365 customer voice. It had a ton of customization from the branding perspective. It looked really cool. I learned loads and the customer loved it.
The coolest project I have worked on this year must have been the opportunity to work with HoloLens 2. It was really cool to see all those models and environments come alive in the augmented reality. I felt like a Jedi when looking at the item and making it move with the hand gesture. Yeah. And the Mesh preview app on HoloLens 2, that was a spectacular way to meet up with people around the world.
Hey everyone, Pixel Robots here. So one of the coolest sort of projects I've worked on this year is probably migrating many, and I mean hundreds of web apps to AKS. So sort of containerizing the app, making it one image, working out how we can get all the different configs in there and everything like that, all whilst running on Windows containers. So it's been super fun. I've learned a lot, and yeah, I'm excited to see what's going to happen next. Hey everyone, I'm Pixel Robots, or as some of you may know me, Richard Hooper. I'm based in the UK, currently living in Newcastle upon Tyne, up north, the true north, originally from Oxford. I'm super excited about Microsoft Ignite this year and what's coming to Azure Kubernetes Services. Hopefully we're going to get some new cool announcements. I know KubeCon has just happened, so there might be something they're holding back, fingers crossed. Anyway, I hope to see you there, and I'm super excited for this year.
Hi, my name is Barbara Forbes. I'm from the Netherlands, and I'm really looking forward to getting all the latest news at Microsoft Ignite.
Hi, I'm Amy Phipps from Portland, Oregon, and I'm excited to learn more about advancements for Microsoft Teams and Microsoft Endpoint Manager.
Hi, I'm Dan Toomey, an Azure MVP. I live in the Gold Coast, Australia, which is one of the sunniest places on Earth. I work for the platform engineering team at Deloitte, where I'm a senior integration specialist. I'm looking forward to Ignite so I can catch up with all of my techie friends and colleagues from around the world, and also learn about all the great new technologies that Microsoft is coming up with, especially in the cloud and integration space. See you there.
Hi, Mary Angela Cerbales from Singapore, and I'm excited to learn about what's coming to Microsoft 365 and Power Platform.
Hi, I'm Lorian Strand from Melbourne, Australia, and yes, I am sitting in a row because I'm most interested to learn about how Microsoft continues to evolve and innovate in the areas of hybrid work so that I can continue to work from home and attend meetings dressed like this.
Hi everyone, my name is Vesa Tapanen, but hey, everyone calls me Vesko. I live in Finland's oldest city, Turku. Go ahead and look it up in the map and let me know how far away from Turku you live in. I'm very excited to learn the latest news and roadmap on Microsoft Teams and Power Platform. And of course, I am extremely excited to learn more about Microsoft Mesh.
I am Sarah Critchley, otherwise sometimes known as CRM Cat or Power Cat, and I am recording this from Canada. I am so excited, of course, about the Microsoft focus on business applications with James Phillips, but also about the intro to tech skills. I am very passionate about tech literacy, and that is just going to be amazing.
Hi, I'm Lars Klint, and I'm here at Llama Drama Central in the middle of nowhere, Australia, and I'm really looking forward to learning a whole lot more about Azure Cloud and what that brings in the future.
Hi, I'm Darryl Webster from Auckland, New Zealand. I'm an adoption and change consultant for Microsoft 365. I'm looking forward to seeing what's coming to the hybrid workplace to make it more engaging and a better place to work.
Hello everyone and welcome to Ignite Autumn 2021. My name is Karolina Kettukari and I come from Helsinki, Finland. At this Ignite, I'm super duper excited to learn more about Viva Connections and how it will empower every employee in the organization by bringing noise available to wherever the users currently are. And of course, they are in Teams.
Hello everyone, my name is Vlad Katrinescu and I'm a Microsoft MVP and independent consultant from Montreal, Canada. What I'm looking forward to most at Microsoft Ignite is the latest announcements about Microsoft Teams, SharePoint, and the modern workplace, as well as, of course, if we get new certifications, I'd be super happy about that too.
Hey y'all, I'm Mary Thompson. I live in Lexington, South Carolina. This year, I'm super excited to see any roadmaps that Microsoft may have for the Business Central Power Platform connector because I'm absolutely obsessed with the Power Platform and connecting it to Business Central. So I can't wait to see any new roadmaps there.
Hi, my name is Dennis Scott, and I'm from South Windsor, Connecticut. What I'm really excited about this year is to learn about all the different items and technology that Microsoft has to offer, and look forward to the different discussions and the keynotes that will be addressing a lot of these different initiatives. I hope to speak to some of my customers soon, and I look forward to connecting.
Hey, it's Lisa Crosby here from Melbourne in Australia. As always, I'm most excited about hearing the new announcements. We get to find out what's coming, what new features to look forward to in Power Platform and Dynamics 365. It will be the top 10. Can't wait to find out.
Hi everyone, my name is Mercedes Vázquez. I'm the Territory Channel Manager for Small and Medium Businesses at Microsoft Kuwait. I truly look forward to Microsoft's Ignite as we have the chance to reimagine the future together. See you there. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Scott Giroux. I'm a solution architect and a developer. So I'm really looking forward at Ignite seeing all the new tech coming down the line, especially around the Power Platform, but particularly how Power Platform Fusion teams will be enabled with new features with pro coders working alongside low code app makers. So literally hashtag pro code, low code unite at Ignite.
Hi, my name's Megan Walker and I am in a place called Chesterfield, which is in the United Kingdom. I am really excited and ready to go. I want to find out what the Microsoft leadership team have in store for us. What is it that they think will really shape the future with regards to innovation and technology? I want to find out. I'm ready to go. So let's go Microsoft Ignite.
Hi, I'm Megan from Melbourne, Australia. And at Ignite this year, I'm really looking forward to learning more about Viva and what's coming in Viva in the next 6 to 12 months, so I can help organizations get the most out of the platform and really drive value.
Hey, what's up? My name's Tim Warner. I'm based in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm a Microsoft MVP and Azure Cloud Solutions Architect. Regarding Ignite, I'm most excited about the people, Microsoft employees, Microsoft community members, fellow users. That really, to me, is the highest impact interaction at any technical conference, the so-called hallway sessions, whether it's physical or virtual. Nowadays, it's interchangeable.
Hey, my name is Martina Grom. I'm a Microsoft Regional Director and Microsoft MVP. I'm located in Vienna, Austria. Microsoft Ignite is that technology show for me where I get the latest updates on what is new within the services I'm passionate about and where I can reconnect with the community and product groups. And I'm sure I'll be back in person at some time in the future.
Hi, Jerry Weinstock with CRM Innovation in Overland Park, Kansas. I'm a Power Platform Solution Architect, Canvas Apps, and Power Automate Flow. And I'm most interested in seeing at Ignite all the new features and functions that the team is going to be delivering for us for the Power Platform. Can't wait to see what's coming.
Hi, Michael Giannotti, Principal Technical Specialist for Microsoft Corporation, working in our Healthcare and Life Sciences group. What I'm most excited about with Ignite is all the great news that's going to be coming out around Microsoft Viva, as well as Teams, single pane of glass to get work done.
Hello, I'm Darren Yandem from Istanbul, Turkey, and I worked at Microsoft leading the app dev efforts in Middle East and Africa. And I'm looking forward to all the news coming from you guys, specifically about serverless, because I'm a little bit of a serverless fanatic. Azure Functions and Durable Functions, I'm looking forward to all that's going to come out of Ignite. Yeah, see you in the conference.
Hi, my name is Michelle Sanford. I'm a Developer Engagement PMM working out of Perth in Western Australia. I am looking forward to all the artificial intelligence stuff, cognitive services, machine learning, custom vision, translation, maybe some gaming things. I also have a panel. Come along and check it out. I'll see you there.
Hi everyone, my name is Helen Blunden and I'm the Community Manager for Rapid Circle. I'm really looking forward to participating in Microsoft Ignite this year. As you can see, I'm not physically there. I'm in my own home, house, lockdown, you understand. Really looking forward to Ignite and learning more about Yammer and Viva, of course.
Hi, I'm Veronica Monahan, a design researcher at the Azure Data Team. This year at Ignite, my colleagues and I will be running a roundtable about billing for database usage in Azure. So have you tried to figure out how much you will be charged for a database for your cloud-based project lately? Then I want to hear from you. Join us to share more about our struggles, innovate together, and reinvent how billing for database usage works.
Hello, my name is Mark Cashman, and I am a Senior Product Manager at Microsoft, and I'm super excited about Microsoft Ignite just around the corner. I can't wait to share a lot of what our team is doing, but I also can't wait to hear what the rest of the company is doing, to hear from our partners, to hear from our engineering, and just to see what people think. We're getting to that time where we reveal a lot, and I can't wait to see what people think about it all.
Hi, I'm Sharon Sumner, Business Applications MVP. For me, next year is going to be all about Viva. So Viva Connections, Viva Learning, all the exciting Viva stuff that's coming out, Syntex as well, and anything around Project Cortex. So it's going to be a real content services year next year. Also, so many great things coming along in the Power Platform, Power FX, and the ability to standardize across all platforms. Really looking forward to that.
Hi, Jerry Weinstock, CRM Innovation, Overland Park, Kansas. The new technology that I'm looking forward to seeing within the next year is the new unified designer for Canvas apps and model-driven apps. It's going to really improve and enhance the design process.
lots of tech that I would love to get my hands on. Microsoft Mesh is the obvious one. It would be awesome to get started with that. This year I had the chance to try out the HoloLens 2, but I would love to repeat the experience next year with Microsoft Mesh, of course. And for some R&R time, the new Xbox with games that are upcoming next year, I am really hoping I will be able to get my hands on those.
I think the future is full of machine learning and artificial intelligence, so I'm really hoping in the next year to get my hands on a lot more Azure Cloud AI stuff. I'm talking about cognitive services, sentiment analysis, photo recognition stuff, all those sort of things that where I can really leverage the power of the cloud. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Everything around AI is currently the most interesting for me. My vision is that with the help and support of AI, we get improved technology and standardizations work better.
So the cool piece of tech that I would really love to get my hands on would be the Azure Kinect camera. I've only seen that used in the US, and obviously I have a Kinect from the old Xbox days, but I believe they're not in the same league. I would really like one of them and see what I could build with that. So hello Snake, come and see us at Microsoft Ignite.
Hey there, Seth Juarez. I work at Microsoft. I am most excited to get my hands on the newest AI stuff that's going to be announced at this Ignite. I know what it is. I can't tell you, but I'm excited to play with it. Hopefully you will be too. So make sure you tune in to figure out what it is. I'll see you then.
You know, the Microsoft tech I most want to get my hands on and haven't yet had the pleasure is the HoloLens. I know a lot about it. I have friends who are HoloLens developers. I use the Oculus Quest 2 headset a lot, but the HoloLens has always escaped me. I want to play Minecraft in AR. Long story short.
Hey everyone, Pixel Rebels here again. So the tech I'm sort of looking forward to getting my hands on is probably this new cognitive speech that Donovan Brown showed in a video about Dapper. So basically he did a demo, and the voice you heard talking on the demo wasn't actually him, it was like a neural voice of his. So I'm super excited to try that out in my demos and maybe even figure out ways we could use that for projects going forward. So that's definitely something I'm looking forward to getting involved with.
So my first time on a computer, I definitely remember was in the computer lab at school. And it was always my favorite part of the week to go in and play games and learn how to type or learn math through some video games on the computer. It was so much fun.
I'm going to date myself here, but it was 1978. I was a junior in high school. The math department had just purchased 2 TRS-80 microcomputers, put them in the math lab, gave access to anybody that wanted to play and experiment. I happen to have been one of those folks, and using level 2 basic, taught myself how to program.
My first computing experience was the Sinclair ZX81. In fact, this Sinclair ZX81. Now, this is a small computer. Used it in your home. It plugged into the family TV set instead of a monitor, and had this nifty touch-sensitive keyboard. Interesting fact here, when you were programming, you didn't type the word print, you found the print keyword key and just pressed that.
Hey, I'm Tim Warner. I'm based in Nashville, Tennessee in the States. And what I'm most excited to learn this year at Microsoft Ignite is anything and everything having to do with Microsoft Azure, Windows Server, PowerShell, cross-platform Windows, and let's see, how about certification? Always certification.
Hi everyone, my name is Joe Hilbert and I'm a data engineer in the UK. I'm really excited to attend Ignite this November so I can learn more about the developments in the data and AI space on the Azure platform and how organizations around the world can use these developments to achieve their digital transformation goals.
Hello there, my name is Seth Juarez, Program Manager at Microsoft in Washington in the United States, and I am super excited for all of the AI news coming out. Can't wait. Hopefully you'll be there with me. See you soon.
My first experience with a computer was in the early 80s when I was about 7 years old. My mother's friend purchased a Commodore 64, which today would look like a very thick, glorified keyboard with a computer stuck inside, but I did get it to work.
Hi, my first experience with a computer was as a child in the early 1980s. I got a Dragon 32, which is an early niche UK built computer with 32K of memory, 8-bit CPU and a Dragon DOS OS with a Microsoft Extended Basic Interpreter in 16K of ROM. It came with a superb book called Introduction to Basic Programming Using the Dragon, where you would type out simple basic commands to get a word repeating on the screen, which back then was like some kind of wizardry.
One of my early computing experiences was with the good old Commodore 64. I remember my old best friend Kevin and I collaborating on a text adventure a la Infocom, if anybody remembers those. And we would store our basic program on, wait for it, cassette tape. That's how we did it in those days.
What's up, friends? I'm Patrick Sheese. I'm a solutions architect for Yubico based in Houston, Texas, and I'm super passionate about security, identity, APIs, and authentication. I'm so fired up to learn about the amazing advancements around the Microsoft Identity Platform and Azure AD.
Hello, it's Jennifer Eno. I'm in New York City, and I'm excited to learn about Windows 11.
Hi, my name is Sarah Purdon from Martello, based out of Canada. I am excited to be here at Ignite to learn how companies around the globe are using Microsoft 365 and Teams, and to also understand a bit better the challenges that these teams may be facing when it comes to optimizing the user experience.
Hi, this is Ashutosh from India. I want to know what is going on Microsoft 365 and Power Pro. Thank you.
Hey, this is Christian Buckley from Lehigh, Utah. I am excited to hear about all of the modern workplace announcements, of course, but really focusing more in on the human side of technology.
This is Alfred from Uganda. It's quite morning here. Ignite hasn't even started yet, but I'm pumped. I'm super pumped to be learning more about C# and how to create apps.
Hi there, my name is Chris Anderson. I'm located in Preston in the UK. I'm actually quite excited about the Microsoft 365 announcements.
Hi, my name is Ikechukwu Obuchi. I am from Nigeria. I am a Microsoft certified data scientist and machine learning engineer, and I'm really interested in learning about the new developments in the world of data, AI, and machine learning from Microsoft Ignite event. Be there.
Hey, Photon Land. My name is Russell Sutherland. I'm dialing into Microsoft Ignite from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I've been a long-time employee at the University of Toronto there. I did my undergraduate and graduate degrees there, and I'm working in computer networking, interested in Azure and Teams.
tall clarity. And the latest technologies that I'm looking forward to getting my hands on next year are the Microsoft Loop application for Microsoft 365, and also I'm looking forward to getting my hands on the brand new Microsoft Teams avatars feature that will be rolled out in Microsoft Teams next year. I hope everyone has a great Microsoft Ignites. Have a great day.
Hi, my name is Diego, and I would love to try the new GitHub technologies, GitHub Code Spaces and GitHub Copilot. I think they are game-changing technologies. I already had the chance to try the Copilot, and it was amazing because it literally did a homework for me, so that was really cool.
So there is so much coming out and going on with Microsoft 365 and all its AI-based capabilities like Viva, Syntax, etc. I can truly see it transforming the way we work. And that is really, really exciting from a company work point of view. But from a personal point of view, it's going to have to be trying out Windows 11 and the Xbox Series X when I eventually get it.
My name is Muritala Sharifdin Adegoke. I'm talking from Africa, Nigeria. I'm excited to learn Microsoft Power BI, Microsoft Office 365, Microsoft Viva, and a lot of Microsoft Suite. I'm happy to join this community digitally. It's very amazing, and I'm really enjoying my stay in this community.
I'm Michael Goldstein. I'm in Boca Raton, Florida. I'm president and CEO of LAN Infotech. We are super excited to be virtually here at Ignite. Looking forward to learn about some of the new Teams enhancements, of course, security, and everything that we can learn more about Azure.
Hi, I'm Alexandra Petty from the Netherlands, and I work in mixed reality and adoption and change management. So I'm super excited to learn what is coming for Microsoft Mesh, for Teams, for so many other collaborative efforts, and I'm curious to see how I can learn to implement this with my customers, and also how we can expand on anything mixed reality and HoloLens related.
Well, the first experience was with an Atari 2600, trying to rig that up against the TV and play games. But proper computer was a PET computer with an amber screen monitor, which my older brother and I were able to program and create animated games using just BASIC.
My first experience on a computer was in 1985 when I got an old Ziegler ZX81. The first thing I remember about that day is a blinking cursor on the bottom of the screen and a huge manual. You need to read it first before start coding in BASIC. Then I moved to the Attendee Radio Shack TRS-80 and finally the Commodore 64, who was the best computer of my childhood.
My first computing experience was way back in the dark ages, 1972. We were doing programming with PL1 on the IBM 360 mainframe. That was my first undergraduate course. After that, my brother-in-law went to Bell Labs and he learned the C language, which was a whole other different interactive environment. That was my start.